Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Miss Fierce here from the Fierce Trade House. So guys, yes, this is my Sunday weekly analysis. And for those who follow me, you know what I usually do. I just take a peek at the market before the week opens. And then I kind of, just give my take on where I think it's gonna go. So hopefully this video will be useful to you guys as you prepare for your own trading weeks. And yeah, and thank you as always for tuning in. If this is your first time, never been here before, welcome, welcome, welcome. And by all means, yeah, please like, subscribe, do all those nice things. I really appreciate it. So yeah, so I want to start with Euro USD. I'm gonna try and do this pretty fast. As you can see, I already marked out my chart kinda earlier. I looked at this earlier, so I think these are just the markings that still make sense. And as we can see last week, we see that basically we took out structure here, kind of like we took out this, actually we just wicked below the 2002 low on Euro USD. So we're kind of like, we were in this imbalance here, kind of like on the order block. We rejected off of that order block and then we pushed up. So this was the 2002 low. So we haven't been this low in 12 years, guys. Okay. So, I mean, euro has really been losing ground against the dollar, as you can see. And I think just the dollar, because the dollar has been gaining strength since the beginning of the year, especially. So no surprises that most dollar pairs have been bearish. But now we see that we went just slightly below the fair value gap here, and we were bullish last week, understandably so. I feel like there's room to keep pushing higher. Okay, we may push up higher to just fill this imbalance here, retest, and then continue. Let me look at the daily. Let's see how that's looking. On the daily, it's even more clear, right? We can see we took out liquidity. We then rallied up, took out this previous swing high on the daily. This was the 8th July swing high. And then we kind of consolidated here. I feel just the way this week closed, right? I mean, just the way Friday closed, we can see Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, we literally just formed relatively equal highs. Didn't really leave much, we did drop, take out liquidity, and I feel like there's potential for us to just drive up. Okay, so I'm bullish on Euro USD. The structure is still quite bearish. Okay, the structure is still bearish, but just because we took out this previous high of 8th July, I'm beginning to anticipate higher highs or a continuation of higher highs. Yeah, so that's my take for Euro USD. Let's look at GBP USD. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. As for the GBP USD, looking exactly like Euro USD, although it's, we closed bullish on the daily on Friday. We kind of, took out liquidity, rejected off of that, but still closed bullish. I still think there's a lot of liquidity pending upside. So I'm still anticipating that we're going to continue to push higher. Okay, so I'm biased on GU in a bullish sense. So let's look at GJ, which is just looking as interesting. So we do have, let's see what happened here. Interesting. So we have this trading range here. What we are seeing is GJ retested this order block here for 13th of July. We were pushing higher. We then pulled back, and then there was a change in the price in the delivery of the price to the upside, and we left this block here. So my take is I think although I'm kind of 50-50 because we are smack in the middle of the range, right? And the fact that after taking out liquidity here, we dropped and we are now here, we may actually just continue bearish. That's a possibility. But I think even before that, I think we are definitely going to see GJ reject off of this zone, at least until the 164.524 level. That's what I'm really anticipating. About on that 32 pips. That's one angle. If we do that, then I'll be like, I want to push up. I want to push higher. I want to see higher prices. Because this is a pullback, but yeah. So we may reject off of that level and just maybe if not get to the 550. Wait, what did I say? The 593. The 166, 193 level, those are potential levels we'll get to. If not, we will just drop and take care of this liquidity below here. There's a lot of it lying below here. So I'm 50-50 here on GJ, but initially I would want to see price just pull back before we continue to the downside. Yeah. And if we do that, looking at it, there's liquidity, a lot of it downside. So yeah, we may see price. So when I look at it again, yeah, we're looking bearish. But at the same time, anything could happen. Yeah, so I'm 50-50, like I said. So let's look at Euro USD. Or had I already looked at it? Yes, I had. So let's look at Euro CAD. So Euro pairs have been bearish. They're looking like they're trying to recover. And we can see the same with Euro CAD. I don't like when I don't have a clear, we're in definitely bearish territory, okay? What we are seeing is price simply trying to rebalance higher. We then tapped into this order block. So I'm thinking, this would be an initial target, which is about 330 pips. So near term, maybe 98 to 100 pips in terms of the bullish move. So I'm bullish on Euro CAD as I was bullish on Euro USD. But longer term, until we break above this high, I'll still be bearish. Okay, so hopefully that makes a bit of sense. Let's look at I've looked at Euro USD, Euro CAD, GBP, USD, GJ. Okay, guys, let's look at gold. Or let's look at first USD JPY. I think it's important to look at what the dollar is doing. Now I'll actually look at the dollar index as well. So interesting structure here. UJ has really been bullish. We tapped into an imbalance up here, and then we kind of rejected off of that imbalance. I was anticipating that we'd get to the 142.462, but that didn't happen. As you can see, I'd marked it out. The weekly tapped into, I'm not really liking how it looks. Let me look at the daily. I'm anticipating a rejection off of USD JPY, just like the way I was looking at GJ, and I was feeling like there's going to be a rejection. It's also resting on a bullish order block right now. So there could be a bit of a push away, but we are really looking bearish just by the structure formation here. So the fact that we took out this bullish order block level here, I'm thinking we will retest that level and then continue down. So I'm anticipating, because we are resting on an order block below here, that we will just push up to the 136, maybe 136.874, maybe 137.307, and then now begin the descent because we have a lot of liquidity below. So I would be looking at a near, I don't know if it's near term, I'd maybe be looking at potential for price to get to the at least okay, let's say 131,504, 133.80, 139.963. So that's what I'm thinking. But again, I want to see price push up, and we may even just go back and just revisit this level again, just so that we can clear this imbalance. That's really a possibility, because that's it. So again, if we push up and we don't take out this previous daily high, we will then, because this is like a bearish order block, we may try to tap into that. Once we do that, I'm anticipating long term that we're going to be bearish. Yeah. So, but let me look at the dollar index. Is it looking bearish, so that it can confirm my. So, dollar index is looking interesting. A bit of consolidation here the last couple of days, and then on Friday it was just liquidity grabbing, no real direction per se on Friday. We tapped into the imbalance below. There is potential to see price push up and take more. I mean, there's liquidity still lying above here, so there's potential for price to push up before it drops. But I'm thinking it'll be a short-term buy to sell. That's what I'm thinking, short-term buy to sell. Okay, so yeah, I'm bearish on the USD pairs. I mean, basically USD JPY, the dollar index, and I'm bullish on the the USD pairs like Euro, USD, for example, GBP USD. GBP, we looked at GBP JPY, right? Yes, we did. I think we did. Yes, we did. It's looking similar to, was it was it looking similar to USD JPY? Yes, it was. Okay, so let's look at gold. I haven't traded gold in a while, but I know I took a peek at the chart. Gold, Gold has finally done what I've been wanting it to do for a long time. It finally almost took out these lows. Didn't quite get there, as we can see. So I still feel this is going to be, I mean, we are definitely in bearish structure with gold. I think maybe because the dollar possibly began to shift lower, we are seeing gold rising. But this targets below here, the 1640, 1633 levels, I'm just like, yo, we may get there. I mean, look at this, guys, loads of liquidity below here, okay? So 1624, 1600s, those are potential levels, yeah. But right now, if I'm looking at it in terms of where we're at now, we just took out structure here. If we do take out this level of 1736.060, then I'm going to be seeing higher prices. This could just be quick push up, retest, and then continuation. So we may retest the 1711.073. If we break below that, then we're targeting the lows of 1600, 1640, and so on. If we break above the 1735, then you're going to be targeting the highs of 1752 all the way to 1760. and potentially all the way to 1784. Yeah, so that's good. Let me look at an index, my fave, US 30. US 30. US 30 is giving me a bit of mixed vibes, just a bit of mixed vibes. I'm anticipating higher prices. I'm just not sure that it'll happen immediately the market opens. We may see price possibly taper lower, okay, and then push up. But I'm definitely long-term bullish on US 30, okay? I'm definitely bullish. I'm just not sure, looking at this chart, whether we will continue pushing higher immediately or we'll try and taper out lower before we push up. But long-term bullish structure is what I'm looking at. We do have imbalances below here, but I think we may push down to 31,352 at a minimum, if at all we're going to pull back, right, before we continue to the upside. If not, there's a lot of great stuff happening up here, so that's why I'm bullish. Let me look at NAS 100, my fave. Again, just looking, and NAS is a bit more clearer than maybe US 30 because it's, you know, just looking a bit more clearer. There is potential to pull back into 12,161.9 level and then continue higher. We are definitely, we've been printing bullish structure. We just bumped into an order block on the daily, and hence why we are seeing this candle, Friday candle, we saw that rejection. How low it will go, I think I'll want to see how the market opens. But if it does drop, a near target would be 12,156.5, or even lower, which is 12,037.4. Okay, before we continue and just take out all this business up here. So we've been in this accumulation phase. There's potential to just drop back again, but right now I'm still thinking we are bullish. Okay, pull back and then continuation. So guys, that's it from me for today. I hope this has been of value. If it has, please smash that like button. And as always, have a great trading week and see you soon. Bye-bye.